2026 Honda Gold Wing Trike is not just a motorcycle with an extra wheel. It's an experience on its own. When it rolls past you on the road, the first thought that comes to mind is, wow, that's not just a bike, that's a machine built for serious journeys. It's wide, it's low, and it looks like it's meant to cross continents, not just towns. And honestly, that's exactly what it's built for. This is Honda's answer to anyone who loves the idea of touring, who loves comfort and technology, but also wants that added confidence of three wheels. At the heart of it all is the engine. Honda has kept the legendary 1833cc six-cylinder, liquid-cooled flat engine that has powered the Gold Wing for years. The magic of this engine isn't just its size, it's the way it delivers power. Most big motorcycles thump and vibrate, which feels dramatic but can also be tiring. The Gold Wing engine hums like it's on rails. Smooth, refined, almost effortless. When you twist the throttle, it doesn't jerk forward, it surges with a calm authority. If you're pulling away from traffic lights, overtaking a truck on the highway, or climbing through mountain passes, that constant torque gives you confidence. You don't have to work the engine hard to get what you need, it's always there, quietly ready. Honda pairs this powerhouse with two transmission options. You can go old school with a 6-speed manual, which still feels rewarding for riders who want that direct connection. But the real star is Honda's dual-clutch transmission. It's like having two personalities in one bike. In automatic mode, it does all the shifting for you, buttery smooth, almost like riding a luxury car. In manual mode, you get paddle shifters at your fingertips, so you still feel in charge. For long rides, especially in traffic or on endless highways, that convenience is priceless. And yet, when you want to take control, the system is right there to let you. It's a clever solution that widens the Gold Wing's appeal to both purists and modern riders. Now, one thing everyone notices the moment they ride the Gold Wing Trike is the suspension. This isn't a normal setup. Honda went with a double wishbone front suspension, something you normally see on performance cars. Why? Because it keeps the bike stable under braking and reduces the dive that plagues traditional forks. The result is smoother handling, more stability, and less fatigue for the rider. Out back, the trike configuration means two wheels, and most conversions or factory setups give you independent rear suspension. That means each wheel reacts to bumps separately, which keeps the ride smooth instead of sending every shock through the whole machine. For long-distance touring, that's the kind of detail that makes a difference after 400 miles in the saddle. Of course, the biggest question, how does it feel to ride with three wheels? Let's be honest, it's different. On a two-wheeler, you lean into every curve, using your body as much as the handlebars. On the trike, you steer through corners. It's a push and pull on the bars, more direct, more physical at first. For riders used to leaning, it takes some getting used to. But here's the thing, the trade-off is confidence. You never worry about dropping the bike at a stop. You never panic about gravel or uneven ground. You can park on a slope without thinking twice. If you're carrying a passenger, that third wheel means stability all the time. For many riders, that feeling of security makes the Gold Wing Trike worth every bit of its size and weight. And let's talk about comfort, because this is where Honda clearly spent years getting everything right. The seat feels like a recliner on wheels. Wide, supportive, sculpted for long hours without aches. The rider's triangle is upright and natural, so your back doesn't scream after a couple hundred miles. For passengers, this is easily one of the best rides in motorcycling. They get a spacious seat, supportive backrest, and plenty of legroom. If touring as a couple is your thing, your passenger will thank you. Add in heated seats, heated grips, and adjustable ergonomics, and suddenly riding across states doesn't feel intimidating anymore. Wind protection is another highlight. The big fairing and bodywork deflect air smoothly, and the electrically adjustable windscreen is genius. One button raises it high for calm, bubble-like protection on the highway. Another lowers it down when you want more airflow. It adapts to weather and mood instantly. Combined with the trike's planted feel, you could ride through a storm or along a hot desert highway and still feel relatively comfortable. Of course, in today's world, tech matters, and the Gold Wing Trike doesn't disappoint. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are integrated, so your phone connects seamlessly. Navigation, music, calls, podcasts, it's all available on the crisp display. The audio system is strong enough to enjoy even at speed, which makes those long rides more entertaining. And the dashboard mixes digital clarity with traditional analog dials, giving you all the information you need at a glance without drowning you in menus. Honda nailed the balance between modern convenience and rider focus. Storage space is another reason the Gold Wing Trike works so well as a tourer. The standard bike already gives you saddlebags and a rear trunk. On the Trike, you often get even more. The rear's wider stance allows for a bigger trunk, so suddenly week-long trips don't mean playing Tetris with your luggage. Everything fits, everything locks securely, and everything looks like it was designed as part of the bike from day one. No awkward bolt-ons, no mismatched boxes, just clean, premium integration. On the road, the experience is surprisingly refined. Acceleration is strong, not blistering, but steady and commanding. The kind of acceleration that makes overtaking safe and easy without drama. Cruising at highway speeds is where the Trike shines. The engine hums quietly, the suspension soaks up imperfections, and the cockpit feels calm. Steering corners is different, yes, but once you get into the rhythm, it's predictable and secure. Braking is also excellent. Honda's linked braking system balances force across all three wheels, so even with the Trike's added weight, stopping feels controlled and safe. Visually, the 2026 Gold Wing Trike manages to look both luxurious and purposeful. The front end has sharp LED headlights that cut through the night. The bodywork flows in muscular, aerodynamic lines. In the rear, often the weak point of Trike conversions, is integrated beautifully here. Wide fenders, clean paintwork, polished details, everything feels cohesive. This doesn't look like a motorcycle someone modified in their garage. It looks like a factory-engineered touring flagship, which is exactly what it is. But let's keep it real. There are compromises.